Good morning, everybody, on the day before Halloween of 2015. Have you heard the latest? And if the government gets a hold of this, they'll probably do this just to appease this woman. She, not sure where this is at, but she went into her neighborhood and hung up all kinds of signs on the light poles and stuff. And it says, be mindful of everyone's child. Here are some tasty and allergy-conscious suggestions. She puts on there carrot sticks, Smarties, wafers, Lifesavers, lemon drops, and raisins. But she says stay away from the Raisinets because they contain chocolate. The reason for her posting this is she says that her child has an allergy. She wants no candy being passed out that contains peanuts, gluten, or dairy, which means there goes the chocolate. There goes the good stuff, in other words. She says that she does not want her child excluded from the fun, and that it is up to us as the other parents to look out for her child and not to include these candies in what we pass out. So she says, my son has severe allergies and comes home every year devastated that he can't eat any candy he's collected at your homes while trick-or-treating. Don't exclude my child. Well, let's see. You can either go with your child. You can either pin a tag on him that says, I have allergies, or you can keep him home. She's trying to say that parents are selfish by not looking out for her child. She is the very thing she's accusing everybody else of being. She's selfish. She wants us as parents to deny the other 100 children that will come knocking on her doors any chocolate that they like because of her child. That's what she's asking you to do. Give carrots to everybody. Children do not want carrot sticks for Halloween. And by giving carrot sticks, because of this, you're going to be sucking the fun out of it for the other 99% that don't have allergies. This woman's very selfish. There were some other people that made comments on this particular thing. And one woman had this good idea because her child has a peanut allergy. But she had a good solution. She says she still lets her child go trick-or-treating. You know, of course, she goes with them to make sure that they don't eat the candy. And she said that when her child gets home from trick-or-treating, that she lays all the candy out and gives him money for the candy. Like a Mounds bar is going to be a little bit more than a little pack of Smarties. And, you know, she gives him some money for the candy. That way she can have the candy. And then she takes him shopping the next day and he uses the money to buy whatever it is that he wants. So that's a good idea. If you're afraid that if your child has an allergy, she can take him to a Halloween party. She can take him to a haunted house. She can have a Halloween party at her house without all this candy and still have fun for the child. She's asking everybody else to exclude what they usually do for her child. That's sort of what the government does when the Muslims or the illegals come over here. You know, we can't say Merry Christmas. We can't pray in school. We can't have the flag where we used to have it because of them, and it's offensive to them. So they, you know, the United States expects us to change our ways to appease these people. That's what this woman is asking us to do, to change the way we've done Halloween for centuries because of her child. That's not fair. That's not going to be done. I don't think anybody's going to do it. Now, be honest now. If you take your child out trick-or-treating and they come home with a carrot stick, are you going to let them eat that carrot stick? No, because it's not individually wrapped. You're not going to let them eat it anyway. It's just going to go to waste. You're going to let them eat an apple? No, because it's not individually wrapped. Anything that was never individually wrapped, my children did not eat. So kids love to get chocolate for Halloween. Kids should get chocolate for Halloween. If I were passing out candy, I would be passing out chocolate for Halloween. I haven't passed out candy in 3 years because last year I just didn't do it because I had Mr. Furley and I didn't want to, you know, have to close him up in a room while they knocked on the door. The 2 years before that I was too sick. But I don't participate anymore. But when I did, I would generally buy the candy that I like to eat because I would have so much of it. I mean, I would have, basically I would have a lot left over. That's when my kids were young. I'd buy what I would like to eat because I'd have some left over. But the last few years that I did pass it out, I would buy just, you know, the big bag of generic candy. It's got all kinds of chocolate in there, and that's what people are going to buy. People are not going to buy this higher priced stuff because little Johnny might come along and have an allergy. If the woman does not want her son excluded from the fun, she needs to take him simply to homes of people she knows that knows her child and knows her child has an allergy. There's so many other alternatives that she can do, but she's not thinking about that. She simply wants to send him through the neighborhood to strangers' homes to get candy, but wants everybody to appease her. That's not going to happen. And what do you think about this? And would you change the way you handle Halloween for this woman? Until next time, bye-bye.